Spruce Wood Loggers, proud producers of Northern Prime Wood products. Welcome to Spruce Wood Loggers, located at 144 North Rosenberg, just north of Arborg, Manitoba. This facility is a cornerstone of the regional forestry industry. With a focus on efficiency, sustainability, and precision, Spruce Wood Loggers transforms raw timber into valuable materials that fuel industries and communities alike. From the yard to the mill, every process reflects a commitment to maximizing yield and maintaining quality. The work done here not only supports local jobs, but ensures that every log brought in is put to its best possible use. And now, as the logs are lifted by the loader, they are positioned onto the debarker deck, beginning the next stage of their transformation into usable lumber and wood products. One by one, the unscrambler feeds raw timber into the debarker, where the process begins. The debarker ensures every log runs clean, boosting saw life, reducing pellet ash for a cleaner burn, and providing bark that's repurposed as mulch. Logs are sorted for lumber or chips, then oriented to achieve the most value from each log. The canter chips off two sides of the log, shaping it for the next stage of processing. The log passes from the canter to the gang saw along the sharp chain, while jacket boards drop onto rollers to be processed by the edger. Boards and small cants are resized in the edger, which chips off both edges to produce the highest valued board from each piece. Every scrap counts. Trashy boards, logs, and waste pieces are sent to the chipper where nothing goes unused. At the resaw, boards are trimmed or slabs are removed to capture more value, even though the size is reduced. Behind the resaw, at the landing table, lumber from all three of the saw centers comes together to be sorted prior to final trimming. Boards are trimmed to optimize length and value. Lumber stackers handle boards coming out of the sawmill, carefully sorting and grading each piece, ensuring every board is organized with precision and consistency. All sawmill waste, logs, slabs, trim blocks, and oversized chips feed through the chipper along a vibratory conveyor. After passing through the hammer mill, the chips leave the sawmill and are conveyed to the storage shed. Sawdust and chips flow along the conveyor, arriving at the screener. Wood chips from the sawmill fall into the storage shed, carefully stored until they are either processed into high-quality wood pellets or repurposed as playground mulch. At the pellet plant, the auger feeds wet chips into the hot air duct. The hammer mill grinds wood chips into sawdust while hot air flows through to dry it. Sawdust is pressed through the pelleter, heating up to 95 degrees Celsius and binding with natural contained lignin to form solid pellets. Here, the pellets are being filled into bags. Wood pellets are securely packaged as the hot air sealer melts and seals the plastic bags. The shrink wrapper seals wood pellet bags with a rain cap, protecting against moisture and securing them for shipping. At the planer, a front-end loader places a kiln-dried lumber bundle onto the infeed deck. From there, the tilt hoist unstacks the bundle, dropping one row of lumber at a time onto the infeed to prepare it for planing. The planer infeed, also known as the pineapple infeed for its tapered rollers, receives each layer of lumber from the tilt hoist for precise planing. Lumber exits the planer surfaced on all four sides, also known as S4S. After planing, lumber is transferred from the outfeed onto the grading table via chains. Each piece of planed, kiln-dried lumber is carefully wrapped, guarding against moisture and maintaining its pristine finish. With care, the packaged lumber is moved by a forklift, completing the journey from forest to finish. Discover more about Spruce Wood Loggers and our Northern Prime Wood products at sprucewoodloggers.ca.